anything can happen in Formula One, and of course it usually does. Each team has their own story to tell here today, and they all want it to end the same way, on that coveted top step of the podium. Straddling the border of Northamptonshire and Buckinghamshire, the 18 corners of the Silverstone circuit form the 3.6-mile beating heart of Formula One. It's been reinvented over the years, with Turn 1 now the fast right-hander of Abbey, along with 2 DRS zones on the Wellington and Hanger Straights respectively. But the magic of racing is as strong here as it's ever been. I'm joined again today by none other than Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, obviously there's a lot of development work that goes on with these cars between the races. You've been both a test driver and a race driver. What differences are there in the way you approach those roles?
Interesting question, Crofty. They're two very different mindsets. I mean, when I tested for BAR, we had full in-season testing where, per driver, you'd cover up to 15,000 kilometres per season. And in that role, it was more about working for the team, trying to help them improve the car and drive as systematically as you could, so that that data could be analysed in the most consistent way. When you're lining up on the grid for a race, however, your frame of mind's all about what you can get out of the situation on that day, and the car's the tool to help you achieve what you want. You still want to focus on setup, of course, but it's more about the here and now, getting yourself as far up the field as possible, and less about development work for the future.
Keep your eyes open on the run to turn 1 and keep it clean. We want to come out in one piece. Good luck.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Kimi Räikkönen completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Vettel, Nico Rosberg and Hülkenberg, Bottas, Kvyat, Massa and Sergio Perez, Button, Grosjean, Esteban Gutierrez and Sainz, Palmer, Alonso, Kevin Magnussen and Felipe Nasser, Haryanto and Ericsson, Pascal Wehrlein and Daniel Ricciardo rounds off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
So, now down to the grid, I say everyone welcome to all watching. Welcome to this Daniel Ricciardo trying to get last to first challenge. The race strategy is similar to what people do, a set soft in race. Anyway, 5 red lights and away we go for the British Grand Prix. We'll start with soft 2 being stick to us. So it's a good start. We're going to already make most of the sound. Now we're going to have a look down the inside of a few cars. Moving into turn 3. I think that's a big old British section. You go side by side with Grosjean, and then we also then go side by side with Palmer coming out to the old pit straight then and pass Abbey going to Magas and Beckett. We're going to have a look at Gutierrez 12 places. Very good start by the Red Bull, but go on who's it who first second laps. And but it takes until the end of lap 2 actually to be able to catch up to Gutierrez for 12th place, but eventually we do get him down to the village section at lap 2. We also get up at the same time, and now we are lining up strictly on Sergio Perez, who's going down the inside of Danny Kvyat. So we're going to have a look around the outside actually of those routes. I mean, we get a shuttle exit which seems to have taken Perez there. Let's have a look. So we go have a look around the outside. Now you see that is a good move. I'm happy with that move. We just had the traction around the outside. Here's a replay for Perez. He has it go around there, and Kvyat sticks up there, and then he tries to power it on the right hand side because he sees us up here there. so I'm happy then. And then we obviously go to deal with Kvyat, our Carlo's former teammate, and actually touches our left wheel there, which is not surprising. Russia has many talented drivers out and down inside. A bit of contact there between Massa. Both able to continue, which is a good thing. Now we got inside Hulkenberg. We also try to do the same as Kvyat. We go a bit wide into the cross section. So moving on to lap 3 now, we've made it up to P7, which is good. It's vastly to problems, but the question is, can we go any further? Engineers already looking at strategies for the race. Wants me to come and pack that through, but I don't see it as a problem. I think from right front halfway was a bit good, was the lighter than it usually is. Rosberg seems to be coming out, moves up to P6, but whether we can improve on this position, it's going to be a tall order. We've got up ahead Ferraris, Mercedes, and our teammate is wet before, which didn't come. Apologies for that. But I was asking because see it's overcast. I'm calling this ahead of British Grand Prix. It's 12 he starts. 4 an hour, so it's fine. 3-course. And Valtteri Bottas is out of the race. Let's see. Oh, I see smoke. There it is. It's an engine failure, which is a bit worrying because we've got the same engines. Mercedes and other guys have the same engine. There he is. On in lap 5, there he is. So that's pretty much given us 5th place, 6th place run. See if anybody else suffers engine failure. Not sure how many people have come to this. Whether there are people on those different strategies. It definitely looks like it's going to be this. I mean, this game is in the future, and the future of F1. To see that one Mercedes in Vettel is, I think it's Hamilton and Vettel have come in at exactly the same time. Look at the other two, Massa. It's come in as well. So yeah, let me know what you thought of the real life Grand Prix, or if you're watching this beforehand, what Grand Prix is going to do, or if you're watching this during what the end results will be. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Personally, I hope this is not as boring as this, where we got 2 Ferraris, 2 Mercedes, 2 Red Bulls. As you can see from the stop action, it's terrible. We've actually come back out behind Felipe Massa, so we've got all to do against the women, but hopefully we have vastly superior downforce against William Sasha. We should be able to come out and turn 1. You should see we've got 2 shots. We're going to have to do the switch back a little bit, but go down the inside into the next division of DRS. Moving up to the end of lap 6, and the teammates have come to because Harry Antos doing this for a lot longer than his magnets. This game is pretty much now what? 2 Red Bulls, 2 Ferraris, 2 Mercedes, and everybody else. I mean, you can see the graphic, it's last dogs and bars, so it's just those cars are opening. Moving on to lap 10, we are built up gap to Massa, using up the excess fuel and see it's got a lot sunnier now. So, unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be that sunny at Silverstone as we come into Abbey, the old section of history. Up front, it's just still there briefly, Rosberg ahead of Hamilton, and as we come on to the last lap, we've got Raikkonen ahead of Vettel as it is on the against the DRS coming out there, and it can't pass And here we are with the same thing with Lewis Hamilton on Nico Rosberg gets the DRS. Rosberg started down the order, so whether Bottas has the pace to pass Ferraris or not, I don't know, but Lewis Hamilton's won. With new life Grand Prix I've made, it's just too OP around. We are going to come home to the P6, so a valiant effort. She'll point out I'm doing this race on Xbox. This race was on the Xbox, so there wasn't much racing drama. Reserve that for the PC if possible. Across the line, 6th place is about 8 now. The engineer was happy, but I don't know.
Brilliant stuff from Mercedes
Sure
today. That's another historic win. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
The difference was clearly in the strategy. You could tell they'd done a lot of work on the pit wall to really optimise each stint and get the most out of the tyres. And it highlights just how much of a team sport this really is. But credit to the driver as well, though. There's no good having a well-oiled machine behind the scenes without a talented hand on the wheel, of course.
And here are our podium drivers today after that
Fact
excellent
matter
race.
is that they had the open stuff, and
it's a
it was only Hamilton only won because of the DRS.
Top today.
Now, the real trophy isn't actually like that, so they've just faked it. So hopefully they can have the real trophy for 2017. Because the real trophy is the British Grand Prix itself, so it's absolutely beautiful.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Lewis Hamilton takes over the lead of the drivers' championship after an excellent result. Moving on to the driver of the day then.
And of course,
Anthony
he's won the Grand
who
Prix.
would you go for?
Lots of drivers impressed me today, Crofty, but I'd say the one who impressed me the most was Daniel Ricciardo.
It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did.
Well, so it doesn't
Until
really
next
matter.
time, though,
But
goodbye.
yeah, be looking for those to come. Yeah, that's it. Enjoy the Grand Prix, and until the next episode, I'll see you next time. Enjoy the Grand Prix and the rest of your day, and take care. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.